Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people. This is the Vapid Stanier LE Cruiser, and I'm about to find out if it'll off-road. Pay no attention to the fish Sasquatch in the back. Donkey knows what crime he committed. He knows why he's under arrest. Actually, he had to go feed his dog while we were recording this, so he just rode up. Which is a crime. Anyway, we're back with the regular Chops Chop season of Will It Off-Road. After having several weeks of Will It Off-Road in the snow, I'm shooting for 6 at the time I'm recording this voiceover, but we haven't finished recording the snow season yet. So, at the time I'm recording this, obviously by the time you're watching this, we have YouTube times weird. It gets confusing for everyone involved. But I'm shooting to have 6 weeks worth. It just depends on our final day of recording if we can get 5 vehicles done or not in one day. If not, we'll do 3 and we'll only have 5 weeks. But right now I'm aiming to have this video go live on like February 12th. Let me know in the comments below how that worked out for me. But I do know that between the final season, or the final video of the snow season of Will It Off-Road for this year, there will be one human fall flat video and then this video. But the next week, I'm not really sure. I know that most likely there was a car released in January. It's December 27th when I'm recording this. So I'm just getting a bunch of videos knocked out all at once. We had it recorded, may as well get it uploaded and have it done instead of just waiting till the last minute like I usually do. I like getting ahead on my YouTube production. But I'm sure we'll have a car for January because I'm pretty sure GTA Plus runs out like the second week of January. And then by the time this goes live, we may be looking at another one coming out this week. Like this week that you're watching that. So I'm pretty sure that's when the next round of GTA Plus runs out. And that's kind of when they release the Trip Beat cars. And so they can give a free car to the GTA Plus members. So who knows? But anyways, what I do know is this Stanier is fantastic. I love it. Though, fun fact, if you have the Stanier LE Cruiser and you've got this light bar, not the flat LED light bar, but this one. If the glass surround around the LEDs inside breaks, and then you turn the lights on, pay attention to it because you'll notice that there's an inner reflection of the lights as if the glass was still there, even though it's gone. You'll see it in the damage descent on this. And I even asked other people to look at it and be like, hey, am I seeing things? And they're like, no. But then I watched this video frame by frame after the I think the blue one breaks first. And I kind of watched it frame by frame. And sure enough, you see like it looks like the glass is there when the light is on. When the light turns off, it's very apparent that the glass is not there. It's just kind of a weird little glitch with this car. But what's not weird is how quick we got up. 2 minutes, 47 seconds. So, will it off-road?
Whatever.
That was one heck of a voice crack there. Will it off-road? World's oldest 15-year-olds, friends. World's oldest 15 years old? 15-year-old? 15-year-old, man. Don't record 4 Will It Off-Road voiceovers in one day, which probably won't be a thing, because I think I'm the only one that does Will It Off-Road in the whole wide world. But yeah, that's a really good time. 247.10 out of... I don't know how I managed to roll it over. I still don't know how that happened. But out of 409 vehicles that we have tested as of this video, it is 1/11th. So just missing out on that top 25%, but it's a little bit there. It is 1/10 of a second slower than the Ocelot Stromberg, and then it's tied with the Inventero Coquette D10. And the way I do ties is alphabetical. It's just the easiest way to do it. So first is by class. So since E for emergency comes before S for sports, this one is higher up on the list. If within a class 2 vehicles get the exact same time, then I go to manufacturer. If somehow within a manufacturer we have an exact same tie, then I go to model. I think there are 2 cars that actually break all the way down to the model for the tie. I can't remember which ones they are, though. I know there's several that break down by class and a couple that break down by manufacturer within the class. because the top 50, 60 cars in World Offroad are all really, really close in times. Pretty much anything sub 3 minutes, it's a pretty close run because our fastest is 220. So, you know, there's only 40 some odd seconds there that they can occupy. Definitely had a bit of an oopsie here, but I have a wanted level, and I would have made it around the corner by now, right where those cops are, and I would have had cops chasing me. And then I wouldn't have been able to stay down at the bottom to watch what is going to be a beautiful, beautiful jump in the top right corner from Raven. Not that Hobo's is bad, but Raven's just takes the cake. But first he needs to roll over his car for a little bit, because Raven just has issues in World Offroad. But then again, Raven hasn't done World Offroad nearly as many times as most of us, so we can forgive him. After a while, you just kind of get used to where all the different bumps are and things, and sometimes you just get a car that doesn't behave the way you think it will when you have an accident. But, you know, he's still learning. Bless his heart. He's just a youngin'. Anyways, we're down at 2 minutes, 33 seconds. Hobo pulling off. Lovely jump. It's beautiful, but just watch this. I don't know why. I don't know why he jumped out of his car, but he did. By the way, back to stats because I never finished. This is the new #1 emergency vehicle. It is 27.73 seconds faster than a stock Stanier police car. We stole one from Paleto Bay, drove it over here. Just, you know, used the power of cops turn the blind eye. So we never even got shot at. Didn't have to call Lester. Nothing. Just paid $5 grand and drove it over here. And yeah, that just goes to show I'm pretty sure that stock, this Stanier and that Stanier are near identical. I have not verified that, so I could be wrong. And if I am wrong, I'm sure somebody will let me know in the comments. But it does go to show just how much performance upgrades can really benefit a vehicle, and that's just fantastic. In terms of chop shop vehicles, out of the 3 that we've tested right now as of this car, it is second. It is 8 seconds flat slower than the Turismo Imaggio, and it is 2.25 seconds faster on a muscle car, the Classe Vajero ZX convertible. So kind of an impressive run from a police car. It even did better than all but 2 sedans. So just unreal. There, the blue light cover is now busted. If you look closely, you can see when those lights turn off, the glass is gone. When they turn back on, it looks like it's there again, because the lighting engine thinks that the glass is there to try to do a reflection off of. I'm going to count that as getting over the wood pile successfully. I think I got over the wood pile successfully. We're down 1 minute, 37 seconds, so let's take a look at the damage on the Stanier LE Cruiser. Most of the windows, most of the lights are gone. My head is pounding from all of the wee-woos. The hood, the left fender, and the right door are missing. The remaining doors won't close. The wheels are slightly bent, and there's pretty significant body damage, especially up on that front left corner. I know it's kind of hard to tell with the fender missing, but if you looked at it as it's spinning around, you can tell it's also collapsed down a little bit. There are the support vehicles, with Hobo being tased by the Sasquatch fish, and that's going to bring us to our next vehicle. Another Vapid, this time the Dominator GT, which I love, because I love a good convertible muscle car. I think they're great. I mean, why not have a convertible muscle car? They tend to make nice noises from their growly V8s. Why not be able to put the top down and hear it even better? By the way, want to remind you of a couple things. First, you should come hang out with us on the Vainglorious Discord server. We have a lot of people who play on PC, but we have a lot of people who play on other platforms, and we have a lot of people who play a bajillion different games. So you are bound to find somebody to talk to about your favorite game on the Vainglorious Discord server. We also have a bunch of IRL channels, talk about trains and cars, and post selfies, and a pets channel, and channel for memes, all kinds of different interests that we have going on. So we would love to have you. If you watch my videos regularly, or even if you're brand new, you're already part of the Vainglorious community, so let's make it official. Get over here with all the rest of the cool kids on Vainglorious Discord server. And of course, if you are a member of the Vainglorious Discord server and you're playing on the platform that we're on, which, like I said, usually is PC, though we have kind of expanded out, branched out a little bit into Nintendo Switch territory, because I bought myself a Nintendo Switch for my birthday last year. It's been like 3-4 months ago now, by the time this goes live. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, so you're welcome to join us for all of our community videos, all of our community live streams. We'll be happy to have you. And like I said, even if you can't, we still want you in our community. Second, speaking of the Vainglorious Discord server, there is a special super secret channel. Very limited number of people have access to it, called Vainglorious HQ, and it is for channel supporters only. And that is where I post an ad-free, less edited version of all of our community videos that, instead of featuring my voiceover, features our Discord conversation, which in my estimation is far more entertaining than anything I could ever say doing this solo voiceover. And you can get access to that channel on the Vainglorious Discord one of 4 ways. You need to have your respective service linked. So you can become a member right here on YouTube, which at the time I'm recording this, I just hit 10,000. By the way, thank you for that. And I don't know, I look around and I see other channels around my same size, and they have, you know, dozen members. I don't have any, and it makes me feel bad. So I'd love it if I had some YouTube channel members. 2, you can make a pledge over at patreon.com/Vainglorious, which again, kind of the same thing. I compare channels similar size, and they have like more. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Somebody please tell me. 3, be a Twitch subscriber, which I don't stream much anymore, but I will get back to it soon. And 4, on Discord with a server subscription. We're up 2 minutes 35 seconds. So will it off-road? Yes. And I am pretty soon going to be getting back to that Twitch schedule. It may not be the same one that I was on. I may need to build up to that. But even now, it's been almost 2 months that I haven't had to drive one of my parents to and from work and all their appointments and everything, which just ate up a lot of my time. I'm not complaining about it. I was happy to do it. You know, my parents have done a ton for me. I'm happy to give back in any way that I can. That hobo's stuck. Top left corner. Raven's going to try to help him, but eventually he has to use the up and atomizer. But I am still like way behind in production, especially with my Astroneer Academy series. And once I get caught up, I will be able to start streaming regularly. And right now I'm using those stream times to work on videos. Like today and yesterday, I should have had some streams, but instead, I've banged out 4 or 5 old off-road videos that we've had recorded, because this one was recorded back before we had snow. Like, this was recorded the week these cars came out, that following weekend, when the DLC dropped. But then, of course, the snow preempted regular world off-road, because that's just what we do every year. When there's snow, I do world off-road in the snow, and then when the snow goes away, I still do world off-road in the snow, because we record a crap ton of vehicles. Like I said, I uploaded 6 weeks worth. I think I mentioned that. I don't know, this is like my 3rd time trying to record this voiceover. The one time all the neighborhood dogs started barking. The second time I realized I left my air conditioning unit on. And now this is the 3rd. So, yeah. So, for Dominator GT stats, out of 409 vehicles, this is 36th. It is 200ths, 0.02 seconds slower than the original Baller. Not the one with the round taillights, the one that looks like a newer Baller, but is the OG one that came with the game, because 2 Ballers came with the game. And it is 0.3 of a second faster than the BR8. Out of muscle cars, out of 54 that we have tested, it's second. 1.27 seconds slower than the Buffalo STX, and 3.7 seconds faster than the Buffalo EVX. And for Chop Shop, kind of surprising, it's the new number 1. It is 3.62 seconds faster than the Turismo Amaggio. So a muscle car beating out a supercar, which I've looked back on the spreadsheet. I went back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 DLCs. And that's never happened before. So kind of impressive. We're down to 26.37. So we're going to go back to the top of Mount Chiliad, throw the car off the mountain. We had to wait for Pobo's jump there. And the rain's gone, by the way. And we're going to see what type of damage this sustains. By the way, make sure you're playing Will It Offroad Bingo. Link is in the description down below. And if you win, leave it in the comments. Or come tell us about it on the Discord server. Either one. We would love to have another winner. You don't get anything but bragging rights. Maybe one day, you know, when I'm got all that YouTube money. Right. But bragging rights is something, and you'd be the 6th ever winner. At least as of the time of recording this video. Maybe we've had, like, you know, several more in the intervening weeks. Intervening? Is that the word I want there? I don't know. It's late. I'm tired. But yeah, we'd love to have you play that, and I'd absolutely love to see another winner. Lots of Dominators falling down the mountain today. Somehow I got back into the lead. I just kind of skipped a big section and then slammed the bottom of my car against a big boulder. You know, it's a good thing this isn't like Beeman G or Wreckfest or anything with its ultra-realistic damage models. We would all die the second we plummeted off the mountain, so... You know, people complain about GTA not having quite realistic damage models, but at least it's not like that. Though those games have their place. I love both of them. But I'm kind of grateful, you know, that GTA doesn't have stuff that bad. Though in story mode, I do miss that the wheels could fall off. Wish that could still happen. Tried to get over the wood pile. Failed. What are you going to do? I think everybody else fails too. No, Hobo launched it. We're down 1 minute 37 seconds. Man, Hobo did launch it. That's crazy. So our damage, one of the windows and one head, or all the windows, I can read my own text. All the windows and one headlight are gone. Front bumper, the hood, and the left door missing. The right door won't close. As you can see, the top is broken, and it kind of even makes the back of the car flip up a little bit. And then the wheels are bent. And of course, there's our support vehicles from the front, and then we'll see them again from the back. We'll be back in a week or two with more Will It Offroad. Just depends on what cars have been released and what we've got recorded and all that good stuff. I want to thank you very much for watching. There are 10 trillion things you can watch on YouTube, and you chose to watch my video, and I really appreciate that. Until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.